All right. 3 of 12 for me.
Okay. Big D here, joined Spread, and we are literally 412. We are literally getting into a DK draft now. We're not wasting any time today. Driving top productions, monkey spectrum sports, and you know what? I'm probably in a best ball draft now. Yes, the Big D will be heading to Illinois next week but guess what? With slow drafts, laptops, iPads, and iPhones, I'll be drafted, and I know Spread will be drafted because training camp's starting.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited for everything. I heard a fun pod today and was debating the effectiveness of these beat writer reports. So I do know that I am a victim. I can get caught up with the hype. But I'm going to do my best this year to avoid that. And we talked about some of our player takes before. So I'm trying to stick with my original evaluations, and I'm not going to get super excited every time a guy in shorts makes a one-handed catch, Dylan. That's going to be my strategy this year.
Or if Rasheed Rice gets out of jail, or if Rasheed Rice gets like 5 touchdowns out of jail, right?
Exactly.
Although, to be honest with you, I could use some more. Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, Mahomes is interesting this year. The range in which he goes in, he has by far the highest upside, right? But we haven't really seen him be super fantasy relevant since the loss of Tyreek Hill. I know I was on the big Xavier Worthy train, the idea that he would take over that role. That has yet to happen. And you know what's funny is Worthy's one of the players that I was pretty high on. Of most of my player takes, like I've been ahead of the market, right? Like we're getting a lot of Jonah Coleman early, getting a lot of Brian Thomas early, right? These guys moved up. I didn't have a lot of AJ Brown. He's another one you just talked about moving up, right? Worthy's kind of been the same all summer. What's your take on Worthy here? I almost think he's kind of key to Mahomes really becoming a big fantasy star because we need Mahomes to have those explosive plays. I don't want dink and dunk Mahomes here. Otherwise, it's just, I'm getting Brock Purdy with a cannon.
I'll take Worthy if he's there as a value, but I'm not going on my way in drafting Worthy. By the way, I like your spot. You got the 102.
Okay, cool. Bijan and then some Saints there in the second round, it looks like.
You like the way
Matthew Golden.
Say it again.
Worthy, speaking of Worthy, right around Matthew Golden. What is your thoughts on Matthew Golden? And Worthy, who would you rather have more exposure to?
I think it would depend on if I could get one on the quarter.
Assuming neither of them would be correlated. It's just a one player on your roster.
It might vary. For instance, if I have Justin Herbert, maybe then I would go Xavier Worthy. If I'm building, CJ Stroud.
So you're going completely on correlation there. You don't really think one player is better than the other?
I think they're about the same. I think they're about the same. They're both probably the number 3 receiver number 3 option on both guys on the number 3 pass catching option on their team with Rice, Kelsey, and then of course in Green Bay, Watson
and Jaden.
Even Jaden Reed. So And part of me thinks that Tucker Kraft's in one option. So you have the
he was almost by target share for the 10 weeks he was healthy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and in fact, if Tucker Kraft had the full bill of health, wouldn't he be up there around Tyler Warren?
And I would have won a lot more money last year. Okay, I'm kidding. Yeah.
Well, yeah, obviously. Yeah, that was a tough one.
Okay, so
he's on up there for me. All right, this is easy.
Yeah. Jamar Chase, so nothing crazy.
Do you have any hot takes on the first round?
I'll tell you this. I'm not looking to draft JT right now. I am not.
What's so funny, who I've been avoiding in that range is McCaffrey.
I'll take McCaffrey from time to time. I want to have 0%, but I'm not going out of my way. I mean, if I get,
I'm kind of lower on them. When I land in that range lately, I've been reaching for either CD or Justin.
I get Amon Ra.
To be fair, I have a ton of Taylor.
I get Amon Ra before either one of those guys. I think Amon
Really? Ra. So to me, Amon Ra has the highest floor and the lowest ceiling of those three.
That's not crazy.
I think he's the safest pick in that range.
Well, I'm gonna get one.
I think that the chances.
Holy cow, JSN at the 107. My goodness.
Is that who you took? Where are you at?
No, I'm at the 109.
Oh. That doesn't surprise me. I've heard lots of good arguments that JSN could potentially be an outlier season. So even if you don't believe him, all it takes is a couple people in your pod to believe it, and he drops.
And by the way, I'm not worried about J.J. McCarthy being Justin Jefferson's quarterback in 2026.
So that's why you're not down on Jefferson, right?
Nope. If J.J. McCarthy's...
And if you look, Kyler kind of spams his first read a lot. He did that a lot with DeAndre Hopkins.
Maybe it's a KOC, but I'm like, oh my goodness. Speaking of JT Bowers, whoa, nothing.
Did you do it?
No, that wasn't me. I promise you that wasn't.
Somebody did it, huh?
Yeah.
Just for people watching, Dylan and I were talking about starting Genty Bowers there if you get the 1-2 at the 12. And I told him I did that in a dynasty league last year, and it didn't turn out last year, but I'm hoping it works for me this year.
I did.
Who'd you run it back with? I can't see that well. My eyes.
Justin Jefferson, Saquon Barkley.
Why do you like Saquon so much? You're not worried he's old?
Well, Derrick Henry's older, and if you quietly look at Saquon's numbers last year, I don't think those numbers are bad. He just didn't have the big time explosive runs like we saw in 2024. Plus, I think Philly's offensive line was all over the place last year.
And so that's my concern with Saquon is I feel like he's super dependent on Lane Johnson, and at 38 or however old he is, I'm just worried he misses too many games.
Well, we're not gonna. By the way, who are you thinking next?
I'm gonna probably take Olave at pick 26.
Yeah, that's exactly what
I'm trying to decide who I want to pair them with. I don't like Jeremiah Love that much. Do you?
I think Love's okay.
I love him as a prospect, but I hate the situation. I just feel like they're going to be behind so much. And why are you going to run them into the ground when you have Tyler Algier and James Conner?
Exactly what I think.
Yeah, I think Love is good for dynasty. I think he's going to be awesome next year. Who's their coach over there? It's the LaFleur kid, right? Mike LaFleur.
The other LaFleur.
Yeah. And we don't even know if he's going to be good, right? I mean, and then that guy, nobody liked Petzing, but all the fantasy people are not. I've heard a lot of people in the NFL really like him. And they thought the issue with Arizona was personnel and not his play calling. And now Petzing's in Detroit, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So it's just it's so funny how all last year, on fantasy shows, we're Petzing sucks. And then you listen to the offseason interviews and everyone thinks he's a really sharp guy. You know who I'm interested to see, Dylan, that I think is going to be really good is this Declan Doyle in Baltimore. Supposedly he's the next McVay, just as far as being a computer.
Baltimore is going to be. I'm telling you what, Baltimore and Buffalo are going to be the two most fascinating teams because they both have star quarterbacks, but first-time rookie head coaches. And in Baltimore's case, not just a rookie head coach, but a rookie offensive coordinator.
Yeah, but I think he's going to turn things over to Doyle and let him call the plays, right?
That would be interesting.
I mean, supposedly this Doyle dude is just like McVay. You know how McVay just remembers every play?
Yeah.
Oh, it was 3rd and 8 on September 22nd, and 3 minutes ago in the third quarter, and Puka ran this route, and this guy missed this block, and that's why we. Who'd you take third?
I took my lad.
Oh, okay. I don't know what to make of him.
I think
I don't like it. It's almost like Chase Brown. I don't really like him as a player, but I think he's going to get so many targets that you can't ignore him.
I think the Chargers are going to eat this year. In fact, the Chargers are my pick to win the AFC West this year.
Huh, that's not that crazy.
And then 3 offensive linemen go down in training camp. I'm like, so Chargers, they always get hurt. They break.
Nobody would like that.
I'll tell you what, I hate the 112. I hate the 112.
Why?
I hate going running back. I'm like, I can't go running back.
I like going running back.
Well, my best friend Alex in the same way. He would draft 3 running backs. You
draft 3 running backs, and then you literally do not have to worry. Like, you don't have to take another one to like Nick Singleton. Because if you miss on those 3, your team's dead anyway. So you might as well just start loading up on receivers. So see, I'm behind on running back right now. So are you, and you're probably gonna take somebody I want.
I'm gonna take Travis Etienne.
Yeah, I know. I used to start Bijan, Olave, ETN, but I have so many of those teams, I'm not too worried about it. Plus, I'm worried that it seems like Kamara is going to be more of a split than we think, I
mean, Etienne was really good in Jacksonville last year, and he was not much of a receiving back.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know if I'm just over criticizing my own team. Maybe I'm just overthinking it. Like, I keep getting bear stacks. I'm trying to hold myself back from bear stacks.
So is DraftKings, speaking of the Bears, is DraftKings illegal in Illinois?
I hope not, because that's where I'm going next week.
Well, because, you were acting like you jumped in a bunch of slows. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's legal there.
No, actually, not just legal, but the sports book, more importantly, is legal.
Oh, okay, yeah. I don't have legal sports books here.
So who you thinking next?
Either Jacobs or Montgomery. Scottaboo will be my third option if both of them get taken.
Oh,
what do you think of Scottaboo this year? I'm just worried he doesn't stay healthy, dude. That running style.
I don't mind. I want me Cam Scatterbo. Even if
you want Scatterbo more than Montgomery?
Oh, I hate Montgomery this year.
How do you hate Montgomery? I just took Montgomery.
Why didn't you take Cam? Okay.
Because David Montgomery's hella good, and Houston's going to run the ball so much. They're going to always have the lead. They have the best defense, and this is his time to shine.
I'm not even sure
David's going to have 5 concussions by week 6.
I'm not sure David
draft.
Honestly, I'm not sure David Montgomery's the best running back on his own team.
No way. Woody Marks sucks. Unbelievable. You really think Woody Marks is good? Can I guess? Here, I got Scattaboo after all. Now what?
So we're both happy. So we call it truce.
But I moved up Montgomery's ADP on for the deal.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter. So you've gone.
So I have Robinson, Montgomery, Collins, Olave, and Scattaboo. So like I said, I'm set at running back. I don't need to draft another one for a while. I mean, obviously I'll take one if I like one, but it's kind of nice because I don't like the next zone of running backs. I feel like there is going to be a hitter, but
I mean, Junkins is already off the board. I mean, so
yeah, he's
maybe,
another one I'm worried about. Like that offense is gonna suck so bad.
maybe Travian.
I like Travion a lot, man. But my problem with him is like, how much usage are you gonna get? Like the guy averages 5 yards a carry and never gets the ball.
No, true. You're right. Tune in.
Oh, if Tune's on the board, you have to take him out of those three.
Yeah.
Is Tootin gone?
Yeah.
What do you think of Jadarian Price?
I have no idea what to make of Seattle's backfield. I think
Price is gonna get you off to first place in your pod by week 8, and then he's not gonna get you anywhere. Kind of like how Taylor did last year. You know how Jonathan Taylor, like if you had him through like 8 weeks, you were like just balling out, but then he kind of fizzled. I would be surprised to see Price do the same thing.
Yeah. I have an idea for what I'm going to do in my next pick if he's there.
Let me see if I can guess. Let me see if I can guess.
If you know me, you know who I want next. Every time
he's not going to be there.
Yeah, he will. He will be there at 60. Well, I don't know if he'll be there, although I have no idea. I have no idea what sacks he's.
Would you like Odunze more than Burnin, considering their ADPs, not just straight up?
I want all the Bears I can get this year.
Even Caleb?
Yeah.
No, Caleb.
Week 17, Chicago, Detroit. All right. I got him. May I have another pick?
Did you really get him? I swear, like sometimes when I'm like drafting all afternoon, I'll kind of get tired of it. And I'll be like, this is going to be my last draft. Like, I'm just going to chill. And then something like that will happen where like the player I want like falls to another round and it gives me so much energy. I end up doing another draft, right? Like, no, I got to keep going. Like, this is hella fun. It's like the best is like on that Camp Scatterboo, like when you're debating between two players and then you get both of them anyways.
Now I'm wondering if I should have taken Jalen Water at 41 over Ethan, but I think Ethan at 40 is the pick.
Well, I mean, I think you can make an argument that Waddle's a better pick, but with your roster construction, I think you needed a running back there. Everyone's so running back hungry now.
I know, it's like
that's why I just grab them so I don't have to worry about it. Same with quarterbacks, dude. I don't mind reaching for my quarterbacks.
You're not going to get one here.
How do you know? What if I just take Caleb Williams from you?
I don't have any Bears, so that's not a problem for me.
Actually, I don't mind taking a naked Jaden Daniels. I also sometimes will grab Jalen Hurts right here and run it back with Mekhi Lemon, but that's a reach. I don't mind some Tony Pollard here. I'm gonna go on Jaden.
Yeah.
So then when you get Jaden at this point, now my main two targets are going to be Chig and Antonio Williams.
Yep. And Washington.
It's really too hard to get. Although, talk about our targets moving up. Feels like Williams has gone up about 40 spots over the summer from like 200 to 160, huh?
Yeah, and plus, who knows what's going to happen with Steph Diggs? He may end up there.
So do you think I should target Diggs? Because if Diggs goes there, Williams is a waste. Williams is a throwaway pick at that point.
Yeah. Who you taking here? Oh, I see. You took the double naked quarterback.
You like that?
Well, sometimes at the 101.
So here's the thing. If I'm going to take naked quarterbacks, I want rushing upside.
Absolutely.
And I'm done with QB now too, so I can just snipe wide receivers and tight ends for the rest of the draft.
Well, one time I started, I think from the 101, I started Gibbs.
Uh-huh.
I think it was right. I think I told you. I started Gibbs, Rice, Devontae, Terry, Evans, and then I went Jaden. Actually, it may have been Nico, and then I went Jane Daniels, Jalen Hurts at the 6-7 turn.
Yeah. So you know what's so funny? This is kind of like the team that's the team you sent me, right?
Yeah.
And I said I loved the team, except for I just thought you reached on Rice, but your reasoning was you wanted the correlation with San Francisco and Philadelphia, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you know what?
And Rice is such a crazy pick because if we didn't let's just say it was a video game and you didn't have to worry about him being like a knucklehead or a dummy or whatever. He's definitely a second round talent, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's another one where I don't know if I like him as much as a player as I do just being like a straight target hog.
Tell me when I am on the clock. Let me see if I can.
So neither of us have tight ends. How far are we pushing this back? So many analysts that don't like this tight end range, but I kind of like drafting tight ends in this range.
I'm not really going. Tell me when I'm on the clock.
Okay, hold on. I wasn't looking.
Okay, yeah. So
you're next. There goes Lemon. I was hoping he would fall to me.
Yeah. So. Yeah, I need to get some wide receivers. I already know that.
What do you think of Alec Pierce?
I don't know.
Well, he's gone, and you're on the clock.
So I'm going to take Jane Reed.
Yeah. I like that pick a lot at 92. Why is he falling so far? Just target competition?
Who?
Jaden Reed.
Well, Jane Reed's coming up
last year.
Yeah. Okay, so here's the team. I started Jahmyr Gibbs, Rashee Rice, Devontae, Terry, Mike Evans, and I went Jane Daniels, Jalen Hurts at the 6-7 turn. I mean, it's crazy, but
what you know about this pick right there? Ricky Pearsall, third-year wide receiver breakout.
I probably need to get more. You took Pearsall. Oh, I see. Yeah. I need to get more Brock Purdy. That's the one. I need to get more Brock Purdy.
Well, I should take him, but if I would have taken Jalen Hurts, I would have taken Purdy there.
Yeah, Kyle Pitts. So, I mean, honestly, and then with that team, I think I ended up taking Aaron Rodgers, my third quarterback. But with this team, Drake May and Justin Herbert, I don't think I'm going to get better at quarterback. I think I'm going to end up going 2-6-9-3. Anything crazy? What is the guy at? You there? What is the guy at 106 doing with a naked Lamar?
Naked Lamar is the best naked quarterback to grab.
That's not a terrible idea.
Because you grab Mark Andrews, then you grab Elijah Surratt, and then you grab Jacoby Lane. One of Lane and Surratt's going to hit. I just don't know which one. But you just grab both.
Yeah.
Dude, one of them's going to hit. And at first, I like Surratt because he's like a football player. But just because of Jacoby Lane's physical profile, I'm kind of leaning towards him. Not to mention, Surratt gets taken in almost every draft. Lane probably only goes in 50% of the draft. So if I'm right about Lane, my leverage is huge.
I'm gonna take Travis Kelce because that would give me a week 17 with my quarterback, Justin Herbert. And I know it may be a smidge early, but I think he who shall not be named will have one more year.
Who's that? What do you mean he who should not be named? I don't even know who.
I think Travis Kelce will have one. I think this is Travis Kelce's
If you
last.
don't want to name him, just call him Mr. Swift. What do you think of Jackson Dart, dude? He's going to be hella good for the 10 games he plays, in my opinion.
And then I end up in the blue pin.
I'm just like Scattaboo, man. Those guys are just like, they're like pro wrestlers, just like jumping through tables and stuff. Like, what are you guys doing?
Did you see?
All right, where are you looking now?
I'm looking. Obviously not getting AJ Brown this team, but I am looking at Romeo Doubs.
Yeah, that's a good correlation. That's kind of an easy pick. It just kind of makes itself, right?
And plus, Kansas City and New England play Week 15.
That's going to be a good game.
I hope so, because honestly, I don't think I've gone Drake May and Justin Herbert on a team yet.
That's a good combo. Two players with huge upside.
Yeah, Kansas City, LA, and then Drake May. I don't think I'm getting a third quarterback. I don't think I can get better.
Yeah, you can. Just get a backup. Backups give you so much leverage.
For you've got a little bit. Well, you don't.
I need a wide receiver.
Oh, that's why I took Dobbs. I'm like,
I'll take whatever, because I'm not like, I'll take Wandale for sure. Bro, I heard people on pods talking down Wandale. I'm like, what are you guys talking about?
Might be the
guy's going to get hella targets.
If you have,
he's going to get hella receptions for like 6 yards. On DraftKings, he's a stud. He's going to get so many like worthless little receptions, little underneath shit. Excuse my language. Oh, man. Dang it. I wanted to take Tyler Shuck right here too, but I can't.
You could have taken him.
No. Don't you think that with having that naked Hurts, I needed Goddard? It's already kind of a weakness because we know that Kyle Pitts is either going to give you 17 or 0.
So that means you're probably getting Romeo Dobbs. Excuse me, not Romeo Dobbs. You're getting Dontavian Wicks. Excuse me, wrong ex-Green Bay receiver.
Oh, Wicks. I don't even draft him, dude. They never run 3 wide.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? If I didn't have Goddard, I almost like Stowers better than Wicks. Just with the idea that if Philly struggles this season, they're looking ahead to next year. They know Goddard's on the way out, and they want to get Stowers involved for the playoffs. You know,
I'm gonna take Casey Concepcion.
Ooh, but what about the other? I kind of like. We talked about it, and if you consider price, so obviously not just straight up, but I kind of like Denzel Boston more if you consider the price.
I do like Denzel Boston. If Shuck fell 3 more places, I think I could find a place for him. I don't know if these guys. Yeah, I mean, I have no idea why Tyler Shuck has fallen this much, and I can get Juwan Johnson or who's the 18th round or 20th round.
Yeah, dude. Forget Juwan Johnson, bro. It's all about Oscar Delp.
Nah.
Grab Oscar Delp in round 20. He's going to be good, dude. He's a good player.
And by the way, I have the
This
same.
is my problem. I watch way too much college, so I think these players are better than they are. Like in the NBA draft, I'm looking because I watch so much college basketball. Like that's a good pick at like 36, and they never end up being anything.
Okay, so what have you guys done? Oh my goodness, I can't believe Tyler Shuck fell at 136.
I know you should let them phone to me. That was mean.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna try and grab Kamara.
Oh gosh. Oh,
Why are you goshing that dude? He's gonna have a huge third down roll.
Oh, excuse me. I've already got ETN. The heck was
Yeah, I
that?
know. So no wonder you don't like that.
I've got ETN, so at least
I hope my favorite. Oh, okay. So let's see. So I got Jaden Higgins. Oh, I like the receivers in this range.
Yeah. So
I like Higgins. I like Shaheed. I like McMillan. Let's go. And then, even if I missed out on all of those, Jalen Naylor, potential wide receiver 1.
and you have to draft at least one rated. Right?
Hey, I can't take Higgins if I have Collins, or do you think that's okay?
Say it again.
I have Collins already. Should I take Higgins, or should I diversify more?
I mean, it's I have no idea what you should do. CJ Stroud's there. I mean, you could take Higgins and Stroud, just get 3 quarterbacks.
I don't need to do that. I'll do that. All right. If Stroud's still there, I'll take him. And I don't see this Lute Mosky sniping me because he doesn't have either of my guys.
He might take Sammy for.
Oh, I didn't get Kamara now. Oh, well. All right. I have 3 quarterbacks. Now what? And now I almost need a running back after drafting all those.
Yeah. So
I kind of like my receivers, dude. I got these veteran target earners.
I don't love my receivers. I mean, Jane Reed, Dobbs, Concepcion. I feel.
Bro, how do you not like those receivers? Concepcion's going to get so many targets. The Browns are going to be behind so much. It's almost why I don't like Judkins. Because when they're down 21-0, like I guess Jared Verse is cool, but don't you think that Garrett's going to hurt them a lot? It's almost like when the Raiders lost Max Crosby, like their defense would be so bad.
Well, I mean, the Browns were putrid with Myles Garrett. Now they're going to be.
Well, 2 years ago, their defense was top notch. So, I mean, they're not that far away from being a top unit.
I mean, I think this is unusual. I mean, having 3 really good quarterbacks plus. I think Kyle Shuck ended up starting at Oregon.
What?
I think Tyler Shuck ended up starting at Oregon.
He wasn't on Oregon?
Yeah, and then he went to Louisville.
He played at Oregon? I'm gonna look.
I think Shuck was just in
way.
college.
He was not on Oregon.
2019, Tyler Shuck was the backup.
You're right, 2018 to 2020. Then he went to Texas Tech. I'm so used to him being on Louisville. I did not think he was a West Coast guy. So he was a backup to Herbert in 2019. He went, oh, this is why, because it was the COVID season. I didn't pay attention to that. I didn't watch college during the COVID season. Look at you.
I am so dorky.
No way, bro. Kamara's still on the board. Come on, let him fall.
Well, I've already got ETN, so I'm not going to do
You're not
that.
going to snipe me. What do you think of Charbonnet, dude?
I have no idea what to do there. I think Jack Charbonnet is this year's Christian Watson.
I think Charbonnet is like, if you're in my position where you have 3 strong running backs and you don't like need him. Oh, someone snipes. These guys are jerks. If you don't need him, he's a great pick, because if I can just make it to the playoffs on the strength of who do I have? Bijan, David Montgomery, who's an awesome pick, by the way, and Cam Scatterboo. right? Then if Charbonnet can bounce into my lineup during the playoffs, that could be the difference, right?
Yeah.
Because how many? So, like for example, on certain teams, the correlation is going to be the same, right? Like Bijan Olave, that's going to be a pretty common combination, right? Just because they correlated, it's pretty easy to get them, right? Charbonnet is going to be like a wild card where he's not going to be correlated with certain people, right?
No.
Like I'm trying to, I notice I have a bunch of starts that are the same. Like if I have JSN, it feels like I always end up with Bowers. You know,
never a bad idea.
Yeah, dude. Too just target hogs.
Or if I get JSN, I always try and get Ted McMillan. So
why?
Week
What's the correlation there?
Week 17.
Oh, that's such a weird game.
Yeah, that game might be 10-7. Oh boy. Wait, what was this about you wanting running backs and you didn't draft any running backs?
I know, but see, that's the beauty. When you see these players you really want, like I love Dolchich. Like, don't you think out of all those tight ends, like in this throwaway range, that he has the highest ceiling?
He might be the number one option in Miami for
I know, he definitely might be. And I just got him at pick
167.
And just because I had no correlation at all with Jaden, I had to take Antonio there.
Not bad.
So now I have at least a little bit of correlation with each of my quarterbacks, right? CJ is the most correlated. I at least have a tight end with Goddard. And now with Jaden, I have potentially his number 2 receiver. But like you said, if Diggs gets signed there, and what happened to Brandon Ayuk? Is he just like going to play in the funny farm?
I think Brandon Ayuk is going.
Did he hire Antonio Brown to be his agent? What is he doing?
I think Brandon Ayuk has gone straight to you know what.
Man, I wonder if he was always like that, or if that was because of all the CTE.
Who isn't? I mean, I am gonna take Trey Harris.
You didn't want a third quarterback, bro? I have so much Mendoza, and now they're saying that he might not play all year.
That's bull crap.
Can you imagine?
I think Mendoza's playing week 1.
I'm like, I don't know if he'll play week 1, but dude, did you see Cousins last year? I'm sorry if you're watching, Meg, but he's washed. It's over. It's over. Cousins did not look good last year. I was so excited because I had Drake London. I had a lot of Drake London last year. Oh, Cousins is coming in. He looked terrible.
I'll tell you what, Cousins looks like a 4-letter word that I will not repeat on. That I will not say on stream.
He looked like JJ McCarthy as a 37-year-old.
He looked like yee. You know what? He looked Wolfston. I mean, I'm taking a bit of a gamble and thinking Mendoza will end up starting this year.
Oh, see, with the QB3 on Mendoza, I don't even care. I just need him for the playoffs. Right? Like on this squad, if I had him, I just need Jaden and Jalen to get me there. And then if he can spike in for me in the playoffs, and we had messaged before, right? And we can let the people know they're watching because obviously they don't read our DMs. You were pretty excited about that Raiders playoff schedule.
Yeah, I mean, the Raiders play Denver week 15. Who do you guys play? Oh, Dome game week 16, then Arizona week 17.
It's is it Tennessee?
I think so.
In week 16, but we're at home, right?
Yeah, so you play 3 Dome games.
Yeah.
One of the reasons why.
So, all right, I'm going to take Jaden Blue here, but if Dontavian Wicks is on the board, I kind of have to take him, huh?
Yeah.
After on my next round, huh?
And that might be your last receiver.
Who do you think ends up winning the job in Atlanta? I see Tua just flying up the board like they just assume he's going to win.
I don't know. I mean, I think Tua's a better quarterback than Penix.
Dang it, Jaden Blue got sniped. Bro, do I grab another Houston receiver?
You could.
All right, let's go. We're going all in on CJ, which I don't really like, man. I'm worried that this is going to be a year that they just realized like CJ had a good rookie year and that was it.
Well, I think partly the offensive line's to blame. I think Houston.
I guess so, but like Joe Burrow has a terrible offensive line and he still gets it done.
Joe Burrow's also my number one ranked quarterback in football right now.
But do you understand my point? Like, if you're going to pay the money that CJ wants, like he can't, you can't get $50 million to get to a guy that needs everything to be perfect. I can get a guy that needs everything to be perfect anywhere.
You mean Justin Herbert, who's
Thank God they took Dontavian Wicks because I would have had to take him.
You mean Justin Herbert, whose offensive line has been absolute
What do you mean? Herbert gets it done no matter what. Sean Tucker, I hate this pick.
Well, I took Ray Davis, so I mean,
bro, I just vultured so much. Kenneth Gainwell right there.
Well, I mean, yeah.
You ever play Dynasty, Dylan?
Yeah.
Would you trade Daniel Jones for Kenneth Gainwell in a third in Dynasty?
Depends on who your quarterbacks are.
Then I would have Love, Tua, Penix, and Mac Jones. So I have one of the Atlanta starters. You know, I have both of them. So whoever starts, I'll just play them. And I have Mac Jones for next year when he takes over as a starter.
Is this a super flex?
Yeah.
And I don't know if I would. Then I don't know if I would make that trade.
Yeah, I think I need to get a second, just because Gainwell's only going to be good for like 2 more years, and Jones can give you like 5 or 6 more years of good work.
Darn, that's what I was going to take next. K-Tron. Darn it.
No, I would have liked some K-Tron with my little Washington exposure. I love being in this position though when I already have 3 tight ends and 3 quarterbacks, and I can just draft wide receivers and running backs for the rest of the draft. And I don't even really care about the position. Like I just can take who I like, you know. You know who I haven't drafted once here who's on the board is Jeremy Bernard.
Oh, I love Jeremy Bernard.
Rodgers doesn't throw to rookies. If you're right, I'm going to be so screwed because I have 0 shares. And, you know, I told you I've done like close to 300 drafts already. Do you know, I think maybe he got auto-drafted for me once. Like maybe I like got up and got some coffee or something and missed it. Cool. Well, this is a fun draft, dude. It's nice to be back on DK. I told you I was been on Underdog all week, knocking out those puppies. And they had a PPR contest on Underdog. Like
honestly,
something.
Honestly, I mean, I've got a lot of CJ Stroud. I mean, I've been wanting to get more Drake May, so I'm happy I got more Drake May today.
Good for you, yeah.
Give Herbert and Shuck, but not this way. Not this way.
You know, it's so funny about Drake May. Everyone's going, oh, better watch out. The schedule's harder. And I'm like, that's going to be good for him because they're not going to be up by 17 points in the fourth quarter. Right? Like, you want your quarterbacks in close games.
That's better.
Yeah. You know what sucks is ideally you want your quarterback down by 17 points, which is kind of weird, right? That's the only reason. I mean, I think that maybe the Browns will be good, right? They only get like 100 yards in the first 3 quarters, and then they get 200 in the fourth, going against the prevent down by 25.
Well, didn't like Jacoby Brissett and Trey McBride get like all garbage time points last year?
Yeah, dude, they were so. Oh my gosh! And what's up with Brissett not even showing up to camp? Like, bro, you're not that good. Nobody wants you. Like, where are you gonna go? Like, who's like? If only we had Jacoby Brissett.
By the way,
team.
By the way, who starts in Cleveland this year?
Shador. Here's what's gonna happen. Deshaun Watson's gonna start for a week or two. He's gonna get hit once, and he's gonna say he's hurt, and then he's gonna opt out, dude. Who's this Endries guy climbing up the board?
Oh, he's the Minnesota rookie running back. I have no idea what.
No, he's on Cincinnati, this tight end.
Oh.
I've never seen him this high on ADP before. Do you sort by ADP when you're drafting?
Not all.
Oh, I always sort by ADP. So he just jumped up to 217. I've never seen his name before. Jack Endries.
Yeah.
Huh. All right, you learn something new every day. What you know about this pick right here?
He Mike Washington. He's the rookie running back for the Raiders.
Yeah, and here's the thing, dude. Kubiak used two running backs a lot.
Yeah.
In Seattle.
Well, yeah, Kenny Walker.
Just like I said with Jeremiah Love, right? Most likely the Raiders aren't going to be in contention this year. There's no reason to run Genty into the ground. I think Washington's going to get a lot of goal line work and a lot of standalone series where they just go, Genty, go get the rest, and we're going to let Washington, be the major back for this series, at least for 3 to 6 plays at a time.
By the way, what if the Raiders go 7-10 this year, but Mendoza looks like a stud? Is that necessarily a bad year? Then the Raiders
go like the dream year for us.
Then the Raiders go get Jeremiah Smith next year, and then you go.
No, we can't get him with 7 wins.
Well, you were the only team not drafting a quarterback in the first half of the.
Yeah, but I think Jeremiah Smith goes 101 no matter what.
Yeah, you're probably right. Oh yeah, I could go that way.
So you're in a dynasty league?
Yeah.
If you ever have any openings, me and my buddy are looking to join another one. So if someone ever drops out, we'll take the orphan.
That might be for me. I don't know. This might be my last year playing.
How come? I love dynasty. I love trading for draft picks.
Oh boy. Well, this is an interesting team. I didn't think I'd get Tyler Shuck at 136, but getting him. I mean, love my quarterbacks, running backs, especially early, are good. Get a little better at tight end, maybe. I have 3 older tight ends, let's just say, but it's a different team.
So you have a lot of players. I have a lot of stock invested in, mainly ETN and Henderson. I know we're supposed to say A-Chain, but whatever, right? Those guys are going to make or break my best ball season. I have so much of both those players, and I think that, Henderson especially has a highly volatile outcome, right? Wouldn't you agree?
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah. I think Travian could be a top 5 running back, or he could be
just like last year, where he was kind of like he spiked in like 2 times. How long time?
Okay, so I've gone 3, 6, 8, 3. Jefferson, Saquon, Land, ETN. Well, Travian, Drake May, Herbert, Jane Reed, Travis Kelce, Romeo Dobbs, Casey Concepcion, Tyler Shuck, Juwan Johnson, Tyler Algier, Trey Harris, Ray Davis, Nick Singleton, Colby Parkinson, Pat Bryant, and Jalen Noel. And who are you taking here?
Jalen Lane.
You're taking the rookie receiver with the from the Ravens, right?
No, Jalen Lane is a second-year player on Washington.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Just with the idea that I want to get a little more Daniels correlation, and he doesn't go in every draft, so assuming he does hit, I should have leverage. I would say he only goes in 30% of my drafts tops. So I like DraftKings because I like the last 2 picks trying to grab players that have no leverage.
Okay, so you have gone 3-5-9-3. So you went Bijan, Nico, Olave, Monty, Cam, Jane Daniels, Jalen Hurts, Ricky Pearsall, Kyle Pitts, Wandale, Dallas Goedert, Jaden Higgins, CJ, Greg Dolchis, Antonio Williams, Tank, Sean Tucker, Ted Hurts, Washington, and Mr. Lane, that being Jalen Lane. So you have gone 3-5-9-3. And I've gone 3-6.
And I kind of had to do that, right? Then I kind of, when I took those 3 running backs early, you're kind of saying, hey, I'm going 9 wide receivers here.
Oh.
Wouldn't you agree that's the
Yeah.
proper draft build? Because it's like I've pretty much already committed my capital to Scattaboo and Montgomery, right? And if they miss, this team's gonna suck.
Yeah.
So
and I mean, if Tyler
those guys hit, and now I need to support them.
And if Tyler Shuck wouldn't have been there, let me tell you this, I would have taken Jaden Higgins. I would have taken Jaden Higgins, and Tyler Shuck wouldn't have been there.
Yeah, well, it worked for me then, huh? Because I got a nice little Houston correlation there with three Houston receivers. I have a lot of Tank Dell and Jaden Higgins too. This is one of my first times getting. I mean, I do have Collins, but I don't get that much of him.
Well, I've got a lot of CJ Stroud this year. I think I'm in like the teens with Stroud. I mean, with this, I think Nico Collins second round feels fine. I want to have mixes of both. I mean, Houston playoff schedule, yes, I know is not that great on paper, but week 15 against Jacksonville is in a dome.
That's a good one.
Week 16 against Philadelphia.
That's terrible. That's where this team goes to die.
Week 17 on Monday Night Football against Green Bay.
That's going to be wonderful. It's going to be snowing. The 2 best defenses in football.
Well, good news.
Well, that's why he's QB3. He just needs to get me there, and I need Jaden and Jalen to take me home. Well, I will have some nice correlation for that Week 16 game, though, huh?
Yeah, same. Yeah. That's why I drafted
Kelsey.
Yeah, Kelsey for Week 15.
Yeah.
I wish I could have gotten Mike Evans at 57. That would have been nice, but he went 48.
Yeah.
I mean, so what do you think about my team?
I liked it. I'm going to go over real quick, and then I got to run.
Okay.
So let me hit stay. Draft board. Your team, Jefferson, we already talked about. We think that he's bouncing back. Saquon, I've already told you my concerns with him being an older running back and being dependent on Lane Johnson. But honestly, this second round is so good. I mean, if you told me you have even exposure to everybody in the second round, I would say you're smart. Ladd McConkey should just be a target hog this year, especially if Keenan doesn't re-sign. I mean, you got to just be hoping. If Keenan retires, that pick looks so much better. We already talked about ETN and Henderson being kind of – so I think for both of us, our 4-5s are going to determine our team, right? If those running backs hit for us, we're live. But I think both of us are in situations where our running backs could fail, be it injury or just bad performance. I think both of our teams are – reliant on these 2 picks here in the 4th and 5th round. May Herbert, we talked about what an excellent stack that is because you have 2 ascending players. When you're talking about the worry about Kelsey is he's just getting older. He's just declining. Both May and Herbert should be better this year than they were last year. Love Jaden Reed. I can't believe he's going so far down here, especially with Christian Watson injury concerns because all we take is one Watson hammy and Reed's back to that number 1 option there. And Watson's hammies haven't been very good so far. Dobbs was like the biggest no-brainer pick for you at all. We've already talked about Kelsey. The way you did your tight ends, Kelsey should be fine because you need him to spike 5 or 6 times and be viable, which could be an option there. Concepcion, I love him. He's going to be a target hog. You're going to get so many fourth quarter points. Shuck, we've already talked about what a great playoff schedule. Then you correlated him with Johnson, almost a no-brainer there. Tyler Algier could be like a league winner if Jeremiah Love got hurt because I would think that talent-wise, wouldn't you say that Algier is the best running backup in the league? Like as a Raiders fan, if you told me you can get any backup and just put him on your team, I would take just talent-wise, I would take Algier and he'll get all the work. Not to mention, who knows if they want to run Love in the ground? I mean, I could see Algier getting all the goal line work too. That's not that crazy. Trey Harris, another no-brainer because you had Herbert. Overall, on his player take, do you like him if you don't have Herbert?
Who?
Harris.
Sometimes I'll take him if I get Mahomes.
Okay. So you like him with any type of correlation. That's about where I am. I don't love him, but I can always talk myself into him. Ray Davis and Singleton, these are just dart throws at this point. I almost like Singleton a little bit more, just with the idea that he could potentially be the best running back there. There's no way Ray Davis will be better than James Cook. Colby Parkinson, I haven't been taking a lot of him. So good luck there. I get with the other guy. Who's the other guy there? I get Ferguson more often.
Yeah, Ferguson.
Yeah.
I really wanted Fry.
I like Pat Bryant pick a lot. And then, Jalen Noel, maybe CJ will be good and he supports him too.
Well, Pat Bryant gives me that week 17 bring back with New England.
Yeah, I like that. So, all right, Dylan. Well, I got to run.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks for having me on, buddy. This was fun. We'll have to do it again soon. When do you get back from Illinois?
Next Monday.
Okay. Hit me up when you get back, and hopefully we can get at least one more draft in before the season kicks off.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Later, guys.
Y'all ready? It's time to talk ball with Spunky Spectrum. Let's ride! Ow. Woke up in the morning, coffee in my hand, another season about to start. I'm the fantasy man, scouting sleepers, crunching numbers late at night, building rosters that gon' shine under them lights. From rookie watch to big revenge, I see it all, stacking points while the league's watching me ball. Best ball drafting, no waivers, just pure skill. I'm taking shots, watch the whole league getting killed. Yeah, the grind don't stop, the picks stay high. When the money's on the line, I connect the dots. We're talking fantasy football, best ball drafting deep. Spunky Spectrum spinning, put a league to sleep. 15 grand on DraftKings, cashed it like a king. Now the whole damn country know I run this thing. Yeehaw, raise them up, another W in the books. Fantasy king, got the trophies and the looks. From the podcast mic to the big check in my hand, this is Spunky Spectrum, boys, the fantasy man. Best ball season.